There we go.
Clean your face. What the hell is up with those words?
Those are not words, alright?
Oh, that's why you had the beard. Ah, I see.
I mean, you know, they just don't show. My scabs that don't show nearly as much when I cover them up with facial hair. Right. That's done. Everyone's here. Are we good to start? I think we're good to start. Right? Right?
I assume so.
Sure.
Kane is implying weird things. I don't think I agree.
But it's not weird. He really looks like you. That's so.
I don't know, maybe a little.
What the hell is FF2?
Final Fantasy.
Oh,
Final
that's
Fantasy
some
2.
new Twitch thing, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah, they beat
Is
Final
it
Fantasy 1.
2 or is it Final Fantasy 4?
It's
You
Final
know.
Fantasy 2 on the NES.
Well, yeah, but is it like
So
an
it's
American
Final
2
Fantasy.
or Japanese 2?
Okay, what the F5?
Isn't American 2 the same as Japanese 2?
No.
though?
No, it isn't.
Really?
The original 3
American
weren't ever
1
ported.
is Japanese 1, American 2 is Japanese 4, and American 3 is Japanese 6.
Oh, is that them? Yeah, that's how it works.
And you go here.
Well, I'd imagine it's the Japanese 2. Who the fuck would use like American notation in this day and age?
It's called that in the US just because of the fucking. They didn't release a couple of them over here.
Yeah,
Oh.
they never released 2, 3, and 5 in North America until they got to the remakes for handhelds.
It's a shame because 3 and 5 are the best. I love mounted job systems.
3 and 5, really?
They have the
I
job
like
systems.
6. I think 6 is my favorite.
Oh, 6
Yeah,
is solid.
6 looks pretty sleek.
I think the Crystal Caravans one is the best Kappa.
If you have
Which
other
one
people to
again?
play with, it's okay.
The Crystal what?
Chronicles.
Oh, I only heard about it. I don't know what it's about.
It's bad, I think.
It's
So,
bad
like,
if playing by
13.
yourself.
And like to play with others, you need like a bunch of Game Boys that can plug into the GameCube. So it's like,
Yep.
I don't have a GameCube, but I have all my Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color stuff.
And other simulators.
I have emulators.
Okay. We're all here, so we've had some time for pre-pep talk, and I think we should start. Never mind, I have not opened
Oh,
this
you
thing.
do! That's nice of you. Awfully nice of you.
I have an important question. When we
What?
last left the group, we were in the middle of the forest.
I'm pretty sure they said we're back in the city.
Yeah, you're
so
back
we
in the
can
city
play.
because, well, the squad
Alright.
has changed a little. So, it's been a week during which pretty much nothing bad has happened, but, well, aside from the weather getting worse because we're moving into autumn, fall, if you will. So the days are growing shorter, the air is colder, you get more rain now. And that's pretty much it regarding bad news. But when it comes to good news, you notice that over the past few weeks, more people arrived in Chazal, mostly on the back of the Royal Paladin, because, well, he's supposed to bring safety, and as such, people followed him
He has
to a
stalkers.
probable better future, which roughly translates into Chazal having another population token. So there
What
you
does
go.
that even do anyway?
As the handout states, it means that you can have another thing built in Chazal.
Well, yeah, but like, how do you use it? Because it only like specifies what happens if you like lose them. You know, the buildings start to disappear. But if you like gain one, like, how
You
are
go
we
to magic shop.
supposed to like, use them? Because I'm pretty sure it probably would go along like get 3,000 golden cores someone.
I think we're gonna
It
spend that
happen.
population token on getting the clothing merchant new shop.
The what shop?
The clothing merchant from last session gets to open up his own shop now.
I don't know. I think we need a potion here guy really badly.
Magic
Rescue the
schools.
alchemist.
Yeah.
The,
I mean,
the other
I'm
thing
just
to consider-
saying, like, I have like a crap ton of components. I probably could make quite a bit of potions with those. Not to mention, we can find stuff in the forest during the downtime. You know, like a health potion is like what 50 gold pieces in this edition. That's a hefty amount. It's better to make ones than buy one.
Yeah, definitely.
But do they cost experience points? Because in previous editions, they cost
Oh, you mean a
experience
crafter?
points to make, so...
I actually don't know.
No, it's kind of like a tacked on thing that we've added, so it's not exactly like fine-tuned or anything. I haven't looked into it even too much, but hey, so far it works because nobody used it, so it had no reason to break it. We'll look into it once the need arises. It's fine. Okay, well, it's
Well, yeah, actually, like, I wanna ask again. Does anyone have a scroll in here? Like, I'm just asking because I fucking don't really remember who got one. I take that as a no.
Oh no.
Hey, I do. I have no idea what it does though. Oh, I'm rolling Flint today.
Oh, you're in.
You-
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Now I have the excuse to be a fighter.
Okay, let me find the flint here. There you go. Okay. Okay. Well, so let's just start with Zoom and just in case, I'm gonna ask Kane, what's your character today? Who's your character?
What, me?
Yeah, who are you
One,
playing as?
two, Mira.
Okay, so yeah, so we come to the party when it's sitting at a table. This fine. Is it fine? No, it's not. This stormy morning. You're sitting together in. You're sitting together, the four of you at the inn. Yeah, let's go with Natch first. Natch, what have you been doing the past week? Tell us
In
something.
the past week, I mean, considering I've, basically had to get the charcoal last week, and I had to do it this week again. I basically worked again because some certain person decided to kill my raven for some reason. Wink, wink. So, I guess I'm gonna deplete the city's charcoal magazine yet again. But other than that, as far as work go, I guess I'll still like gather herbs for the lady.
Okay. Anything cool happened? Interesting? That you're willing to share with us?
Oh, you're asking?
Yep.
Oh, I see.
It's your chance to it's your chance to like roleplay a bit. So
Oh, I see. I've been like visiting like the prison and giving stairs to Blavada, like the cold ones. Just being really passive aggressive over the last weekend, because I'm getting really tired of that shit. It's really expensive.
and so another 10 gold goes down the drain and another raven is summoned,
Well,
right?
I mean, I was like really sad about this whole, going adventure thing and found exactly fucking nothing thing. But, I guess that's my motivation for this week to, get even.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so roll me 44 to see how much you've earned during the week.
It's
Yeah,
the
you were
same.
11 gold. Been finding some good herbs apparently. Okay, so yeah, that's Nudge. Mira, it's what have you been doing for the past week?
Actually, in that case, I'm gonna bring out Sirius, maybe. If that's okay.
That's fine, just
Yeah, okay.
it's
So,
totally fine.
so I suppose it's a day off because the high priests died, the 3 highest ones. So basically, he cheated his way in. That he had an arrangement that they give him like 2 people that work permanently at the orphanage. Well, not the entire day, but they come like 4 hours at once and clean and stuff, and that's how you get some time off.
And how do you spend your downtime action?
Well, it's working, I suppose. If you don't have something special for downtime action now, I suppose you don't. So.
I mean, you got your downtime actions written down in the thing.
Yeah, but I asked you to get like.
No, there's nothing special for the orphanage. No, I have not analyzed it enough.
I asked you and you said you would do it, so.
Yeah, but I have no good ideas, so.
Yeah, 44, and yeah, that's it, right? So 12 gold. Working for myself, that's weird. Anyway,
5? You rolled 12.
yeah, 12
Alright.
gold.
Alright. Okay, so yeah, we've been seeing these two around lately, but Flint, you're also at the table, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you've been gone for a couple months, right? So
Yes.
tell us what you've been doing the past few months that you've been gone.
Well, I wanted to say things like I was motivated to train hard to avenge all the people who keep dying around me, or, you know, go for a journey to find oneself. But nope, I've been working out, or not working out, but working around, doing odd jobs here and there, making money. Cause holy shit, I like money.
Alright. Did you have any interesting happenstance during these, 2 months that since we've last seen you?
Well, I seen an orc carry a goblin away into the forest, which was weird. And the goblin came out holding a chunk of the orc. It was fun.
Alright. Nothing like good old goblin sightings around town. Alright. So give me a 4d4 to see how much you've earned.
Oh, come on. It's been like 3 months. Can I roll like 10 of them?
No, it's 1 downtime action for your downtime.
Oh, shit.
There you go, you earned 9 gold.
I'm rich. Rich.
You're rich without it, so it's fine, right?
Oh, shit. I should have done survival. I forgot I had that. Okay.
Okay, yeah, not serious. You might be the only. No, wait, Flint's also here. I'm looking at the names and I'm confused. Nice. Okay, so there is one person here at the table that you haven't seen in what must be like half a year, almost day to day. Marius, what have you been doing that you've been gone for so long and now you return?
Well, let's see. Yeah, I mean, without writing in anything to like give myself experience, I guess I just have to say that I was attending to clerical duties, although Chazal definitely doesn't have a temple effect store, so that probably means roadside shrines and that kind of a deal. Maybe killing bandits or working for someone else.
So you've been living on the road?
Yeah, or I was in a city far away, which is actually more likely.
Sure, like you've been to the capital maybe? Seen some high-class
Yeah.
life?
Because only a really big city would actually have a Temple of Hextor.
Alright. Alright. And what's your downtime action then?
Well, if I was attending to clerical duties, Well, I might receive a stipend, but that's about it.
Receive a what? What did you receive? I didn't catch it because of other noises. I just
Oh,
fucking...
that the Church of Hextor would pay me for my time, especially since clerical services were probably like executing people. So, yeah.
Alright, so your level... Okay, so give me a D4 to see how much you've got left after all this time.
Quality.
So yeah, this past half a year gave you a net gain of 1 gold. Life's tough sometimes, right? Okay. So yeah, as I said, today's like kind of like a stormy day, one of the final thunderstorms of the season, probably is rolling over Chazal right now. Rain's pouring down, kind of ruining the weather, but hey, you're here together, and your minds are set on adventure, riches, and glory. What do you do?
Adventure ho! I exclaim loudly to the rest of the group. Oh, you should have roleplayed a dragon then. Come on, a friendly dragon? That would have been cool.
It's just also my Steam avatar
Exactly.
and my forum avatar. Like,
Yes. So, guys, what do you want to do?
Drink.
Good question though.
There's a lot of thinking apparently.
I mean, I wanted to go to the crypt to the north, but you said it's really dangerous, but I don't know now.
I don't know who said that. I didn't say that.
Well, the north does have a bunch of monsters in that forest. You remember those bandits, right? Or wait, no, you weren't there. Only in spirit were you there.
Well, I mean, there's the mini fortress of the bandits in the south. We could go there, we could go for the trees, or find the alchemist, I guess. So, roll d4.
You want fate to decide where you're going?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Roll d4.
But what's what on the D4?
Uh-oh.
Well,
We decide
4 is the alchemist, 3 is the trees, 2 is the bandit camp, and 1 would be what? Anyone else got an idea?
We're going to do it with. And no, it's just.
Is there like anything on the notice board? I don't think so. It hasn't changed in like 3 months.
It's changed, kind of.
Well, stuff's missing. That doesn't.
It changed last week.
Did it?
Yeah,
September 16th.
there's a new notice that you might have missed, but there's a new notice on the notice board.
My thing's all funky. It's randomly.
Basilisk.
Sirius is all about the crypt, so.
That
What?
sounds.
Completely up for that, so.
It's all fucking. Why is it formatted like that? Oh, there it goes.
How tough is a basilisk? Sounds pretty dangerous.
There's a what?
A
Uh-oh.
basilisks usually aren't that strong in terms of health or melee damage. They just have a petrification attack if you fail a Constitution save. At least that's how it is in 3.5.
But in
Ooh.
5, they also have a pretty strong attack, but since it's like a single attack, I mean, Someone has to tank it, but yeah.
Well, we have
I
a
mean,
pretty good
it's
tank
kinda
in
hard.
That's
here.
why I want
I
custom
mean-
mobs, because you just read the monster manuals and you know everything before you even start.
I knew that before even reading the monster manual.
Yeah,
I
probably.
haven't
But I'm
read
just saying.
the edition.
You should
In
make your
general.
own monsters then.
I saw it on roleplay, and since basilisks are pretty unique, it's kind of stays in the memory.
That is true.
Well,
But it
Flint's
applies
very
to other monsters.
Flint's very tanky. He's got a good con save.
Yeah.
Except for he's a fucking archer. Ah.
Actually, what are the stats on Marius anyway? What's he good at?
I hope it's 100 points in intelligence.
What, cleric?
I want another I want another body over here.
Well, I don't know. We could always like use one as a reroll. If no one actually wants to go to the crypt.
Flint's up for whatever. Flint's up for smashing his skulls.
I mean, I'm a cleric. I'm not too worried either way.
Oh, that's what you say now. And then everybody starts dying.
Yeah.
You included. Ha, ha, ha.
Thing is, we kind of like the person who has the healer's kit, right? Or no, wait, actually. Yeah, we are. Fuck.
Wait, is Bavada actually playing? I suppose so.
No.
No.
We're rolling with 4 people.
Well, there you go.
No.
There's
he
4,
get money
there's 4
anyway?
people playing.
Does he get money anyway? I mean, he
No.
spent it, what? So
He doesn't have
He's
to be
here,
here.
though.
he's still living. So
He's alive. That's nice. I'm alive too. Checking me out. No.
We can say we passed Bavada on the way out. Saw her working the jail.
Nah, Blavada
Wait.
is not playing.
Well, okay, before I actually decide where to go, I'm gonna like inquire Flint. Well, actually, since I haven't seen Sirius in quite a while, maybe him as well. If any of the two has, you know, happened upon some magical artifacts in their previous travels, I've heard from them so much before.
I surely do have a wizard scroll over here.
Do you mind if I take a look at it? Do
Mm,
you know what it is?
no.
Oh, I see. Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to take a look at it.
I'll give it to you for a silver piece.
Silver piece?
what?
Okay. I guess you have a deal.
Awesome. I'm a silver piece stretcher.
Right, so
I have no
I
idea
still
what
got
that
like
actually is.
154 of them left, so that's okay.
Oh, should have charged you more.
The Barding Bond one.
I think it's a different one. I think anyway.
I don't even know where you took that wording bond thing from. Like, I
That's the
literally have
one-
no idea.
That's the one I gave Taufen after I haggled it from the High Priest back ages ago. And
I don't even have it written down on his sheet. Is it on yours?
not on mine.
It's a ghost scroll. Either way, it's a different scroll.
Okay.
Flint, do you actually give this the scroll to Naj?
Yeah, I gave him the scroll
Alright.
for a
Okay.
silver piece.
I mean, it's a tough one, but can I like maybe like take a quick look at it, see if I maybe recognize what it is?
Yeah, you do. Like, straight up, you can tell that's a scroll of lightning bolt.
Oh,
Like, oh, okay. Well,
Lightning bolt.
I guess I have to delve to the book again. I don't remember it being on the wizard tree though, so I'm pretty sure it's useless. Shit,
Lightning bolt is a wizard spell.
is it? I haven't seen it.
I have it written down as a wizard scroll. Hopefully it is for a wizard.
Let me search my very useful site, so I don't have to browse the fucking PDF.
Lightning bolt is a wizard spell.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a level 3. I cannot cast it either way.
Well, at least you got a level
think you
3
can
spell
cast
free.
it. I think you can cast it. I just need to look up the
No,
rules.
that's a level 3 spell, and it is at level 5.
Well, you can cast it from a scroll, but then you use a scroll you can't copy into your book. Something like that.
Something like that.
So,
I
but
guess
you
I'm
can
gonna
still.
bug it then. I mean, It seems like it's useful. Yeah, it's a pretty good damage, I guess.
But you can.
If the spell,
Right.
let me quote the book. If the spell is on your class's spell list but of a higher level than you can normally cast, like here, you must make an ability check using your spellcasting ability to determine whether you cast it successfully. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, so in this case it's 13.
Oh,
On a
it's
failed
13.
on a failed check, the spell disappears from the scroll with no other effect.
So wait, if you have like say a level like 8 spell for some whatever reason, and you try to cast it like as a slot 1, you could do that. You just have to roll like a d20.
Wait, so you actually need to have like a good spell casting ability to even like cast from scrolls? That's new. I thought anyone could do that. Oh.
I'm just rolling with you have to be you have to be that class to be able to cast it. I think there's
Oh.
two separate things. There's like spell scrolls and scroll of spells. It's been
Those
explained
are two
in
different things?
yeah, it's been explained in the thing. There's like a Q&A section on the D&D official page, and there's actually a difference in that.
So how does that interact with my like wizard, scroll to spellbook thing? Can I use either or just one of those? Because if there's a difference, that might be
Well, in
a
your
thing.
case, there isn't a difference. You can copy it either way, if you
Oh,
can.
I see. Well, I mean, technically, even if I cannot cast it right now, I can still like imprint it, right, for later use.
Actually, a wizard spell on a spell scroll can be copied just as spells and spellbooks can be copied. So I don't know about scroll of X because it's not written down here, but you can totally copy this thing.
Well, the thing is, it's probably an evocation spell, right?
When a spell is copied from a spell scroll, the copier must succeed on an Arcana check with a DC equal to 10 plus the spell's level, so 13. If the check succeeds, the spell is successfully copied. Whether the check succeeds or fails, the spell scroll is destroyed.
Wait, hold on a second. Since when do you have to make a DC? I never see such a thing in the wizard entry.
Well, that's what it says here, so I'm gonna stick with that because it makes sense.
What page is it?
I'm using the DM basic rules on page 60, so it's written quite plainly here, so.
Well, that sucks. Especially since like 150 gold to copy. But yeah, okay, I'm not taking any more time with that shit. So where are we going?
Crickets. I bet there's a cricket sound on SoundCloud. Hold on.
Someone should like roll initiative. And we should go with that.
Oh my god, they modified this thing. Let's see. Well, I hope this isn't blaringly loud. Yes, 10 people are playing Empires. Oh no. That D4 is supposed to be the roll on where you're going or what? Yeah, you still need to decide on a course of action before you do something, so. Yeah, no.
Can we just do random things?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, that's the fucking box.
Yep.
I thought somebody was like streaming in that Russian's Twitch.
Oh, yes, I found something. Yo,
Uh-oh.
hold the phone with this music. Check this shit out.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
There you go. So,
An awfully silent tavern this is.
So are we going to the crypt or not?
Well, what have you rolled? A 4. I think I was the alchemist.
That was the crypt.
Well, I don't know. We may as well just go and do saving the alchemist because
Potions.
Well, it might as well be pretty short, because it's on like a low-level quest, so, you know, we can still do whatever afterwards. Unless there's buttons involved. I hope there's no fucking buttons involved. Fuck buttons.
So Dragon, I'm assuming you haven't watched the previous like session, but basically they spent 90 minutes figuring out a door mechanism that was bound to buttons.
Well, it was kind of rigged anyway. so-
That was a flat-out fiasco. But, yeah, okay. So, I guess one vote for the Alchemist.
Sure. Wait, where is the alchemist?
Somewhere to the south. He's been seen in the Boar's Task, I believe. I mean,
South.
Where is
if you want my
Borstas?
like meta opinion, he's probably in the bandit camp. So, you know. But, you know, I'm just...
Ooh, bandits. Yeah. Oh,
That's
fuck.
just my wild speculation.
We're going from the crypt to the alchemist to the bandit, and
You're going on a sightseeing tour everywhere. Basically, to make it yourself fit into time limit, you'll just go to the front door of the crypt, then go in the other direction, ask about the puzzles, then peace out. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I mean, how many days of travel is it to the Boar's Task? Like 3?
Boar's Tusk is within a day's journey from you.
A day? Just a day? That's weird.
Yeah, the Boar's Tusk is to the west.
Pretty freaking far
It's
away.
right here.
no, it's just
Unless you mean Borewood, which is all the way down here, and you'll need about.
Oh yeah, sorry, of course.
You will need 3 days to get there. You'll
I
get there on the
remember
third
last
day.
time
Make the
that-
names so similar, goddammit.
Forward.
Yeah.
go to the Barwood and hunt some stuff.
So far, there's only been one boar, and it's been a random encounter too. But yeah, we'll probably have to go there.
The trip to Borwood is deadly. I'll have you know.
Why? It's just
Been
a
there.
road.
Been there, died there.
Yes.
Why? I'm pretty sure that north is supposed to be dangerous.
Oh yeah, but you know, there's what was it, wolves and random orc and.
Well,
goblin
basically, if
encounters.
you approach an enemy, turn around, and then extend your buttocks outwards, then you kind of expose yourself regardless if it's a bandit or a dragon.
We
Who
could
the hell
go
did
into the-
that?
Well, not literally that, but... You know.
Well, I don't know. It sounds like an adventure.
Adventure.
Plus, we have an extra corpse to lug around this time around, so yeah.
It's all good.
Yes, fresh fodder. My favorite.
I mean, if shit comes to shove and someone needs to tank like really hard and it's not the skeletons again, I guess I can borrow whoever needs it my dagger. So if someone's extra tanky,
I'm extra tanky. Except for my AC is crap.
okay, so going south, I guess.
South. Yes.
Do
Away
what?
we go.
That's fine.
Yeah, so
To-
what is exactly your goal when going south?
To find the alchemist.
Find the alchemist, if possible, free him.
Okay.
Find out what happened to the alchemist would be a better goal, since
Well,
Yeah,
we
he-
can always combine them into a single goal. I
He
don't
might-
have a restriction on, you
we
know.
might beat the warden, we don't get XP, so just saying.
Hence, if
That's for
possible.
quite a long time, so. Find out what happened to him.
Right. Does everyone agree on that one?
Sure.
That's fine.
Okay, so I need you guys to decide on some roles within the party. That is, who's going to be the scout, who's going to be the navigator, and who's going to be the quartermaster. The scout makes sure that no harm happens to the party along the way. The navigator makes sure the party is on the right track, and the quartermaster gathers all the loot and divides it out on the end of the adventure.
Dibs on the scout.
Okay.
Wait, actually, is Sirius is a rogue, right?
Yeah.
Does anyone have like high wisdom or nature, whatever, survival?
I might have the highest wisdom score, but I don't have those skills.
My.
We're gonna have a problem, aren't we?
My survival's +3 and my perception's +3.
So it's actually kind of decent.
Hooray for having skills. This character has no good rolls. None.
It's very bland. But I guess that's what it takes to survive. You have to be so average that nobody really wants to mess with you.
But I'm constantly on the ground. There it is. I agree. Do.
So I still don't
Alright,
know.
so do we have the rolls down?
There we go. I think so.
So yeah, who takes what role? Because so far I haven't heard.
Scout?
Yeah, I only heard this thing.
I take fucking
Navigator?
sure navigator.
So who's the quartermaster?
What skills does being the quartermaster use?
Maths.
No.
Nothing.
Mostly maths. But you also get to keep all the loot, at least for the duration of the adventure. Yes, I am the cows shitting, yo.
Oh, wonderful. So, off we go.
Just tell
Finally.
me who's the quartermaster, because I still haven't gotten that one.
Well, we not really given our, precious gems and whatnot to the thief.
How about Marios?
Yay!
Sure, but it's not like I have a whole lot of spare carrying capacity. You guys does.
We're actually not playing with encumbrance. As we've noticed
Thankfully.
somewhere along, we actually aren't using the encumbrance rule. So
One good house rule.
you keep your full speed, like within reasons. I think we're still gonna roll with the maximum carrying capacity so that you're not freaking Sonic while carrying as much as a Kodo. But
Oh, actually,
Aw.
about speed, this skeletons move 30, right?
Mhm.
So what happens if I cast Animate Dead and I piggyback one? I mean,
Hey, that's
I would be
weird.
faster, right?
B, yes, probably. But it doesn't really affect you during travel because you kind of take a slower pace than you would in combat, where you actually move pretty much at full speed wherever you go.
Yeah, that's when you was required.
The R-rated? No. You've been to the dungeon of sexism. You've subdued a woman, tied her up, burnt her.
That's not the order of what happened.
That was the dungeon, really.
Did you really actually? Wow.
That's wow.
Well, we got kind of burned on there.
I think you did.
Well, not as much as some people.
I'm got burnt.
Okay. So, you've settled on your, yeah, you've settled on your, blah, 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 rolls and stuff. So, do you walk out into the storm and to onward and due south?
Oh, it's a storm. Shit.
Yeah, basically there's like a downpour and you hear the occasional thunder in the distance.
Nah, I think we are gonna drink until the next morning and then leave, right?
That's actually a thought, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure it might be pretty bad if we bump into something in the night. Well, not the night, but in the darkness.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to camp in the rain if you don't got something to put over your head. I don't think anybody's having like that.
Well, actually,
don't
I
be
forgot to
unpleasant.
mention one thing I wanted to do during the downtime. Maybe I can do it now, since I'm pretty sure we met at 12, right? Well, I mean at noon. So if we want to wait for the next day, we basically get to do whatever during that time, right?
Yeah, but you don't get another downtime action because that's like
No,
spread out
no,
over.
I just wanted to, I kind of forgot to mention I wanted to like see the portal in Chazal.
Yeah, you could.
This one,
Yeah, you could totally do it during the week. Do you want to do something particular there?
No, I just like wanted to peek my head and see if I see something else this time around.
Yeah, you see another like portal in the blackness, like some
I have a
200 feet up.
question though, because it seems like a bit of a plot hole. Last time they were there, I'm pretty sure Gork kind of sealed the entrance. So how the hell was even Laura there?
Wait. No, he didn't seal the entrance.
Yes, he did.
He
He
re-put.
explicitly mentioned
yeah, that
a
is
lot
true.
of rubble on the place. So I don't know how the hell even Paul met Laura there.
No, you do. No, they moved the boulder, but that wasn't to cover up the entrance. And even if there was like a barricade upstairs, it's quite easy to pick it apart if you have a lot of time and a pair of hands or two, right?
Okay, but yeah, I wanted that advice again.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You saw the portal, and that's it. Right. Anyone else want to do anything in particular? Do you want to like stock up, get some equipment for the
Oh
for
yeah,
travel?
I'd like to like refill my rations. I guess that's a thing.
Yes, I like to buy Wait, how heavy are rations again? Like 2?
One
I'll buy
ration
2
is
rations.
5. 1 day worth of rations is 5 silver.
Alright, I'll buy 2.
Yeah, I'll get 2 as well.
I get 4.
All right. Deduct the money
I
and
have
all that.
3.
Yep.
Yay, rations.
15 silver.
This dwarf has no strength.
Oh, look at that. The next day is exactly the same as the first one.
Oh,
The dull, dreary weather continues.
well, I mean, since apparently we like slept in the mud because we didn't have to pay for it, I guess. Then I don't know.
We just wrapped it in. Don't worry, it's fine. You had proper sleep and all that. Accommodation was covered still. Just to make it simpler. Yeah,
I guess we're stuck with the weather.
Yeah.
apparently.
So I mean, I'm okay with going. It's just like, but unless like Thunder homes on Ravens, I
Mira,
hope it doesn't.
your horse armor is ready to.
Oh yeah.
Mira's horse armor is ready to be picked up. So mark that down on her character sheet,
Yeah. Okay.
and let's swing back to Sirius. Yeah, all right.
Is there anything else we can do that's not so goddamn far away in the stormy weather? How about,
Well, the weather's probably gonna change in a day.
I suppose, do you want to wait another day?
Well, so what's your plan?
I don't know.
What's that thing in there anyway?
What thing?
Like below the supposed bandit camp, just like a small blue dot. That's not.
That's
Kind of looks like a village, but kind of like a retarded one.
that's a guard tower.
Oh, I see.
Flint can tell you more.
Yeah, it's the guard tower. You're talking about this thing over here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the guard tower. Hey, it's right next to that crypt over there. That was cleared out though, right?
At least,
Yeah,
well,
dog.
you heard tell that, yes?
Well then. So, is it the next day already?
Do you skip another day? I mean, you skipped one already, so I'm asking if you're skipping the second.
Sure.
Going to the entire session.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll 2.
Oh come on! What the fuck?
So yeah, it's maybe it's a good thing you didn't like set out, because you wake up to a storm and it kind of like lasts throughout the day and just like thunders have at it. Like summer's not willing to give up, and it's just like rain, 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 and thunder, 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 all day long.
Suppose they're gonna show the party around the orphanage if they need a bed or something. Want to help out?
Wait, you have an orphanage?
Yeah.
How many orphans are in Giselle? Just like 20 houses in there.
Let's pull our West Marches over here.
A lot more.
There's currently 16 orphans in the house.
Jeez.
In the whole city that doesn't have like 50 people. Holy fuck.
No, it was a lot more. You remember the architect?
Yeah, it kind of increased the count a bit.
Yeah.
Besides, there's like a couple hundred people living here. It's not 50. Come on.
Man, people don't like children around this part.
16 orphans, jeez.
Or they do, but they don't like to live for whatever reason.
You know, if we went to a crypt, we wouldn't actually do it much in the rain. It's a thought.
We can go to the crypt, yeah.
Let's just head out.
Yeah. So the only crypt that's left is the one way out here in the forest, right?
Yeah.
That's
Well, do you have
another
like
crypt to know of.
magical weapons?
Uh,
I'm pretty sure a banshee like requires some special shit.
I have a silver rapier. If that works, I'm
Oh.
not sure. Not
I mean, I can
very
borrow
fast.
someone the dagger. That's a magic weapon that comes, but the damage is abysmal.
I don't know, it depends on if the Banshee's considered a ghost or not and how 5th edition decides to deal with ghosts.
Well,
I
the
know that if
banshee
this was
should be a ghost,
3.5,
yes.
we wouldn't be able to kill it.
Would you like to roll wisdom to see
Well-
what you know about banshees?
Damage immunity is very rare. It's almost always resistance that you do like only half damage with non-magical weapons.
roll wisdom. Shouldn't that be Arcana or Insight?
Oh wait, yeah, it should be intelligence. Yeah. Just
Oh,
give me an
maybe I
intelligence.
will know something about the banshee.
Give me an intelligence check to see if you know something about the banshee. So
I hear they're made out of rocks.
actually, they shout a lot. So that's probably that's really annoying. Weren't you here with when? No wait, that was.
I was never near any banshees.
Yeah, that was with Teeth, Ecalix, and
How about
Kane.
I know something about banshees?
Okay, so what do you want to know about banshees? Because you're pretty much an expert on them, apparently.
Well, clearly it's been the goal of my studies all along for my whole lifetime. So
Okay, so
whatever I
basically,
can remember.
a banshee is created when it's usually an elf. Well, when an elf usually is extremely beautiful, but uses their beauty to manipulate others and like gain power through evil deeds, and this comes to bite them later when they die, as they get cursed, and they become these wailing phantoms of sort that are that reside around the area of their death, and basically they hate the living, so they want to kill anything that comes by them.
Do they have like any particular weakness?
Weakness? Well, they're undead, so anything that works on an undead works, and anything that doesn't work on an undead doesn't work. They're also pretty hard to hit, and as they not hit damage, as they since they're not fully corporeal.
Corporeal.
It's a little harder to actually deal any damage to them via non-magical means.
So
Any specific types of damages that it's like weak against? Just the normal like.
Well,
radiant or whatever?
basically anything physical won't work. As well, it will work to some extent, but it won't be as
What
effective
about, like,
as
magic weapons?
or on me or you. Magic weapons are fine. They work just as intended.
What about silver?
Silver makes it magical in this sense.
I see.
There's still some silver by the blacksmith, right?
Yep.
There's well, it depends if we're talking about like silver as in the precious metal or alchemical silver, which is actually mercury that's applied in
Well, I'm
weapons.
pretty sure no one puts, mercury on their weapons, though.
It's not
I'm pretty sure it's a
quicksilver,
safe assumption they don't mean actual quicksilver.
Ooh.
it's like you just put a layer of silver on it.
Yeah,
It's not that easy as just coating it with silver.
No, it's not, but then again, the blacksmith is kind of meh.
Well,
but then again, I would imagine it would take time, right?
Yeah, he would need like a day to work a blade.
so
How
in
can
short, the only people that can really damage it is Sirius and
No,
Nah.
anyone will be able to damage it. It's just about how efficient that damage will be compared to the effort you put into damaging it.
I mean, I
Oh,
have a magical weapon on me, so if I can borrow it to someone. But again, that doesn't do as much damage.
yeah, it's a what is it? D4 dagger.
It's a D4 plus 1.
Oh.
Plus your
Wait.
balls, right?
If you try to life leech the undead, does that hurt you and heal them?
No, it just doesn't work.
Okay. Because I know some games like to do that.
Then again, you can stick it on a tree and then you'll heal to full. So that's nice.
What? Shenanigans.
Well, I'm just saying, you can always take a break if we get into a particular encounter. Go outside and stop some trees to find profit.
So you just want to head out and slaughter some monsters?
Well, I mean, if you don't want to wait for the weapon to be silvered, I don't even know what you use.
Yeah, it's a battle axe. So yeah, that
Can
sounds
we
good.
can someone maybe use a mace or something like that? Because this is like the fourth group that no one with a passion weapon. No,
I
I'm
have
not gonna
them
try
all.
to tackle with no passion weapons. That's a terrible idea. Anyone's got like anything bashy?
I thought Maris had a
I have
mace.
them all.
A maul.
A wall. That's like
That's a
what,
bludgeon.
1d8?
I thought it was a 2d6, isn't it?
Well, yeah, okay, but it's passion, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine then. That's fine. Okay, so I'm fine going if you want to.
I'm super confused right now and still don't know where you want to go.
I think we all are, but
But we could try exploring a little bit, like a forest or some shit. Cause
I mean,
cool things.
technically, I should be able to like guide you to the X on the map because I've been there before. But from there, we're gonna have a pretty tough time getting there, I guess.
Which X? This green X?
No, the purple one, the witch's hut.
Ah, yeah, this one. Yep, you've been there.
I don't want to go to the green X until we hit level 5.
What's the green X anyway?
It's in the forest. We don't know what it is. I think it was said something that looks slightly like a village or something, but hidden
Oh, like
deep
a
in the woods.
hidden cannibal settlement. I see.
Yeah.
Well, it can be worse than the barren campus. That's not possible. But okay.
This is a lovely talk about what we're gonna do.
Go ahead and raid the Banshee Crypt. I know, man.
I mean, if it's just one
We
banshee.
can go. I mean, should push to come. Shit. What's the phrase again? I keep misremembering.
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Okay, never mind. Then, well,
Push the
if
advantage.
bad things happen, we can
Yeah.
always heroically retreat. So
All right. So is the goal to kill the banshee in the banshee crypt?
I guess so then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's gonna be fun, right? Mario's gonna get one shot.
I guess.
Hey.
Well, we didn't get one-shotted last time.
Not everyone, no. That is true.
I mean, we all survived. That's
All right. So you set your goal on the Banshee Crypt. At least that's what you're dubbing it now. Because
Yeah.
you haven't been there at all, so how can you know? Okay. So do you set out in this weather?
Well, we're gonna probably like take a nap in the village or something. Oh no, actually, it's very close by.
Yeah, but do you go out in the thunderstorm?
I'm fine with that. Unless there's like actual lightning strikes that hit people.
Yes, lightning strikes, but it doesn't strike you in particular, at least not right now.
Well, I mean, there's people with
Keep
armor
that
in the
spine
party, so I
here.
shouldn't get hit first. So I'm okay. I'm also a really short gnome, so you know I'm not a primary target. I don't care.
Somebody shorter than me? How can this be?
Gnomes are like
Like 2 feet, something?
I don't know, like probably like 40 or something, but
Oh,
they're small, smaller than the halflings if I remember correctly.
put them here first. Carry them around.
To open this.
So
Let's go.
Yeah.
we just fly over there. Yeah.
Hey. So can the scout give me those 2d20? Alright, so you set out in these conditions that are, well, let's just say bad for traveling. Tell me, guys, have you ever traveled in such a downpour and storm, like borderline apocalyptic weather?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, are you asking in context or out of context?
I'm asking you about your characters.
Oh. Probably. I'm a hermit, so I'm probably like live through some downpours in the wild.
I generally don't go out in the rain when it's this bad. I like to keep my feet dry when I can. Psst, this is the part you say something.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, Sirius certainly has seen that weather. It's like he's a walk. I mean, he's kind of in the city,
What
and
just happened? What the hell?
yeah, it's not like what the.
You just rolled. I don't know.
I wanted to type something and rolled instead. I'm sorry. What the fuck just happened? I have no idea.
Whatever, it's just water. So that could possibly happen. So.
Right.
Whoa.
All right. Yeah, you managed to make your way across the lands, following the road. Wasn't exactly difficult now, was it? To just get to the village. Well, it took you a little while to actually get there.
How
Wow,
much?
you're getting shit on. It took you about 4 or 5 hours, something like that. It's not as easy to travel in a storm, so it took you a little longer than usual to get here.
It's like 3 p.m.
It's hard to tell because you can't see anything besides cloud coverage,
Oh.
but it's sometime afternoon, yeah.
Well, I want to tell the party. I mean, if we're like gonna sit out the rest of the day in this place, then we're gonna have a pretty hard time getting the crib before the next, nightfall. So I think we should like maybe take them up like inside the forest. I know where there's a hut with a road that might actually lead somewhere to that place, maybe. So we can like always rest a bit closer to the destination.
So you want to move to the hut? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, we've both been there.
Sure. I remember that hut.
Yeah, there's probably corpses still in there. Shit, I didn't think about that.
Oh, damn, stuck them away.
There's like a month-old corpses there.
In the
Oops.
cold one, there should also be a cold one.
Yeah. There's still probably some of that terrible soup on these old moldy and shit now.
He's so gonna do that.
Well, I wonder if the power of it was doubled. Did it turn you like invisible or something?
All right, so you keep
Well,
going.
actually, it's random effects.
If it's gone, but
Oh,
I
even better.
so
So you keep going. All right.
Yeah.
I keep on look out for herbs and stuff I could use for soup.
Um, you're kind of traveling, but still, give me a nature or medicine check, whichever's better for you. Serious. And Flint, give me a navigation check, so throw survival. And Natch, give me your d20s for scouting.
Survival.
Yes.
You find nothing. You
I
find
find
nothing.
nothing, are you sure?
And nobody finds anything interesting except for Flint, who, thanks to Natch and Sirius's guidance, finds the small, slowly overgrowing path in the forest and follows it diligently into a small hut. You see some bones scattered around in front of it, and this house is like clearly kind of like falling apart. Nobody really takes care of it.
Is the roof at least in one piece?
Well, there is some roof. You're not sure if it doesn't leak from outside at least, but there is roof.
On the side, okay. I'm gonna tell my raven to take a quick peek inside of the place, see if there's like maybe someone inside.
Well,
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
wait, you take the peek. Oh shit. Okay. I understood something completely different.
Is it clear that these are human remains, or is it...
Yeah, from what you can tell, like, that's a human skull, that's for sure. And the bones are bones, you know. Give me a medicine check. I don't know. There's definitely some humans dead here.
Give you
But,
a medicine check, yeah. Shit.
Yeah,
So-
as far as you can tell,
They're
human
only
bones.
pretending.
Human remains. Naj, can the Raven give me a stealth check? For
Right. What's its stats again? Stealth is Dex, right?
Yep.
So it would be this.
yeah, so it flies up to the hut, like kind of cawing loudly, and you look inside, and inside you see again some like humanoid remains. So bones are scattered about, and there's like an overturned cauldron.
Okay, I'm gonna
Aside
tell the
from that,
party
there's
that
like there's just a complete mess and some makeshift furniture, kind of like falling apart. Sure there's like a roof, but there's some leaks. Like you see water dripping inside, in a couple places. Overall, it's still better than being outside.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell the party that, the place is clear. Kinda.
Alrighty then. Alright, charge right in.
Let's go inside and then throw the bones outside.
Okay, you barge inside. You're inside. Oh shit, I found
No, let's make
even
soup
better
with
one.
that.
Hold on, this one's better.
We found that field with the flowers, right? So we could always pick some up.
Sure.
Well, it's true, but I don't even remember if they're edible.
Does it
Are
matter?
they?
You haven't tried them. Nobody really told
Well-
you.
But
Well,
you
yeah,
will-
but I'm pretty sure I made a check about them, like way before, to see if I know something about them. So, its edibility should, probably be like a given. But I can roll again if you want.
Um, sure. Give me a roll.
Right.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, as far as you can tell, like you can eat them, but they're not exactly nutritious or anything. But don't cause any outstanding side effects.
I see. No, I guess I'm gonna help and keep the bones around.
Well, I wasn't done. I mean, I have first to harvest them. I'm gonna put some leaves in where I find. Like you use leaf for tea, right? So it has to be healthy. And suppose if I find some mushrooms, always.
So you're
That's all
trying
nice.
to like provide for the party, like provide food for the party.
Yeah, I'm making soup. Yeah.
Okay, so give me a survival check.
Wait.
I hope Sirius
Oh
look
my
for.
fucking god! Are we gonna have a character die from poisoning?
No, you're just not
Actual
able.
food
Nah,
poisoning.
serious.
Not
You're
even crossbows.
serious. You're
I
not able to.
probably have the better
Yeah,
survival
I
check.
suppose it's raining.
It
so
doesn't
Can I
matter.
make a survival check to like smell the incredible fetidness that comes from the cauldron?
No, here,
You
serious
refuse
is
to
just.
even touch it with a stick.
So basically, I'm making hot water, right? So
Yeah, basically, yeah, because you haven't been able to find anything, any real ingredients in these conditions. So you're kind of
Just
left
hot
with rainwater that you've collected into pots.
yeah.
Yay.
Well, we'll throw a ration in there. Make it a stew.
You're gonna need a little more, buddy, if you want to feed everyone. Alright, so you spend the night here?
Sure.
I guess so, yeah.
Alright, so everyone mark off one ration. Because that's
Mm.
because well you've been eaten, right?
Yeah.
And I popped out my chat again. Why does this happen? The weather's getting better. It's actually toning down a little. It's no longer a freaking downpour. It is now just a drizzle. But hey, it still persists. It's still awfully damp. But it's better. So yes, it's an improvement over the past few days. The morning shines bright and early. What do you do?
We continue on.
Yeah, I try to like maybe. Well, I assume that I know that the crypt is on some kind of a mountain, right? Considering the area that we've uncovered.
Well, you know that there's a mountain there, and the map that you still have actually kind of points to like the side of the mountain, like the northwestern side of it.
Yeah, I'd like to like send the raven like above the trees and tell me if it like sees which direction the mountain is in.
The mountain is west of you. East. I suck at directions. The mountain is east of you.
Okay, so if possible, I'd like to like keep the raven in the air. Well, maybe not keep, but have it send up like every like maybe half an hour to check our bearings and move towards the mountain.
All right. So okay. So Flint, give me a survival check with advantage because you have the raven helping you make sure you're going towards the mountain. And Naj, first off, before you roll, tell me if you're trying to avoid finding enemies or to to avoid contact with other people, not just enemies, because there's not just enemies out here. Or do you try to find someone?
Well,
Way to get us lost.
What's a bandit?
but that depends. Well, if like general contact, probably avoid. But if I know for a fact there's maybe like some game, then not. And since the food is awfully expensive around this part, if I like see like a deer or something, I probably would tell people, and maybe we could like find something to eat. But
Alright.
like actual like humanoids, no, definitely avoid.
So give me those d20s.
Well, it's not
Yep.
anyway.
You're not finding anything. Well, the problem is, Flint,
Something like that.
you're fairly certain that you're able to identify the right direction. Because Naj every once in a while is like, no, you oaf, go right, and no, damn it, turn left now. But still, after a few hours, you come to the conclusion that you've kind of wandered off course. Can you give me a d20?
Sure. Oh dear.
Okay. So after get the fuck over here. Okay, so after a couple hours, you come to the conclusion that you're kind of lost, and you know that you've ended up roughly towards the north of your exit point. Not really heading in the right direction.
Yeah, I'm like having it like, go above the trees every like half an hour. So I'm probably seeing that not Flint is like taking us probably not the intended way. So I'm gonna like scold him for doing so.
Yeah, it was kind of like you've been going left and right, kind of meandering back and forth. So it wasn't just a straight V line towards the north, But still,
It's a long cut.
Flint. Yeah, Flint was leading the way, So by and large, this means that he had the final say, and it turned out his final say was not quite right.
How can you not follow a fucking straight line to the mountain? I was pointing towards it, goddammit.
Well,
There
yeah,
was
but then you have
rocks
to
and
walk around.
trees.
Yeah, you have
He's
to
a-
walk around this little bump in the ground, or
I'm saying that in
this huge
character.
tree over here. Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry, go on.
I just pat his back, and I'm just saying, it's not your fault for being a dwarf. So.
It just
Hey,
doesn't
what's
always
with the
happen.
prejudice against small folk?
It's not against small folk.
Ugh. Whatever.
To the right, you dumb F. To the
Fine.
right. Do you know which side is right?
Yes, I'm on the right. We're going this way. Right away.
Right, so you continue along.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Again, I'm assuming the Raven is still helping
Yes.
Flint. So, give me another survival check with advantage. And Nudge, are you trying to make contact? Oh wait, no. Since the Raven is busy helping find the way, you just get a single d20.
Oh, me? Shit. Alright.
No, Flint, you have advantage. Nudge for scouting doesn't.
Oh,
Well, I just got a 20 this time.
doesn't matter either way.
Uh-oh. What's wrong? What's wrong over there?
So yeah, you're just yeah, you've actually this time you started traveling in the right direction. Somewhere along the way, Nudge, since you're a little bit ahead, you hear voices. You hear some people talking in common.
Oh. Well, if Raven is like probably currently like telling the way, I'm gonna like maybe like recall it and maybe tell it to help me like pinpoint the location where the voices are coming from. See if maybe he can like do a quick scout, jump around the nearby trees.
All right, give me a perception check for the Raven.
Well, actually, it's wisdom, but it's. Well, actually, I don't know. It says on the sheet that the Raven has like +3 to perception. I don't know if it's like a flat +3 or do I still have to count its wisdom?
It's a flat +3.
Right.
All right. Well, it's not like the noise is hard to track, and after a while, the Raven like kind of flutters above a small campfire, like it's going despite the slight drizzle, and around it, like walking around or sitting and talking or like carousing, spending time, the Raven sees a group of 7 men, and most of them have green like face paint on them. 7
Yeah, I think-
human people.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna like ask the party if anyone knows about these guys, because I'm pretty sure I've never seen them before.
The only bandits I've seen were dead ones, so I don't know them.
I saw him, I think, in the bandit attack. I wasn't in there, but I was around, right? So, not sure.
I don't know. I mean, they seem uncivilized to me, so it's not like anyone's gonna miss them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's 7 of them. I
Well,
mean, we can try
how
for an
far-
ambush. It's a
Wait a
forest
second.
after all.
how far are they out?
Thing is, I'm pretty sure no one has any ranged weapons beside me, right?
No, I have a bow.
Yeah, you,
Oh,
you
you don't
pass.
have bow.
Yeah, they're like a few, like 100, 150 feet away from your like path.
100, 150. So he's saying, I don't have the range for longbow. I think it's more than 154.
I mean, you're not gonna get a clear shot. Not a chance. You're in thick forest.
Fuck.
You would have to
I
come
wanted
real.
to say, no, yeah, there are 6.
Yeah, you would have to come real close to actually get a shot.
Okay.
Well, we can stuff up there.
So what? I guess like Sirius tells me that those guys are bandits, right?
I'm not sure,
I
but
mean,
it's possible.
we
So
don't
yeah.
know that.
Oh, I see. So, well, I mean, we've been here before and we've met bandits here before, so I guess I can kind of like assume that maybe they're part of maybe the same group.
But I mean, the Queen Warp Paint is the one they used to attack Chazal too, right? So it's commonly known.
Well,
now.
actually, it wasn't a bandit attack on Chazal, it was orcs and goblins. But bandits are known to use green warpaint to like differentiate one another, you know, friend from
Okay,
foe.
so we can figure it out. So
Well, we can. Well, this is a forest and they haven't spotted us yet, so we can always like use trees to maybe like ambush them. Someone might act as a bait while the rest of the party like hides behind the trees, and while the bandits like rush towards the bait, they get a surprise on them and at least kill half of them swiftly. That should level up the playing field.
I nominate Marius to be the bait.
I
So
feel
what?
like
He's the freshest of baits.
we should like
I
send
mean,
Flint
you
since
could
Damn
like,
it.
totally make it a debate, but then nobody has heals, and we're not even at the dungeon yet.
That's how it usually goes. Yeah, no, I'm going to be the bait because I'm just so delicious.
yeah.
Mmm.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna like maybe try to settle like what positions are we taking, like around the place.
Yeah. I'm
Like-
going to sneak up a little bit closer just to see what they're doing first. And then I'll be like, hey, how you doing?
I'm gonna like sneak into some bushes that if Flint like comes running like towards me, I'm gonna have a clear shot at whoever is tailing him.
Yeah, I also wouldn't like to go into some bushes, but on the other side, so we are
Alright.
not getting spotted at the same time.
So first off, whoever's waiting in ambush, give me stealth checks.
This is always the tough part, isn't it?
You know, I need to know how well you're hidden. Okay, you're hidden.
It's pretty bad.
You're hidden. And you're hidden. Good.
And it's in.
And what's Marius doing in all of this? Because Flint's gonna be sneaking, so I'm gonna ask you in a bit.
I'm not going to even attempt a stealth check because unless I get a natural 20, I'm probably not going to succeed. So I'm not gonna be in ambush. I'm gonna be a little bit farther behind from everybody else, and I'll just be behind a tree.
Alright. Well, still, give me a stealth check. But with disadvantage, because you have chain armor, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm preparing a shot in case someone.
Alright, you're hidden.
Is the you want to prepare the shot when someone is attacking.
Okay,
Flint.
so yeah, so you're like, just to make sure that's clear, you're like about 200 feet out. Marius maybe 230, something like that. You're all poised and ready to go, and Flint's like jumping from bush to bush, tree to tree, trying to approach the camp undetected. And let's take a short break, like 5 minutes. We'll come back and we'll see how it concludes. All right?
Wah.
All right. So see you in like, I don't know, 5 minutes.
Hey, look what I've got.